Hello, everyone. The construction I am going to demonstrate for you now is how to construct an equilateral triangle inscribed in a circle. So what you will need as far as materials are your pencil, ruler, compass, and paper. Now, an equilateral triangle, has all sides congruent, meaning they are all the same length. And when something is inscribed, that means it is on the inside. So our equilateral triangle is going to have all of its vertices on the inside of the triangle on the inside of the circle. So the way we're going to start is we are going to designate a given radius for our circle. And our circle is going to have a radius of 50 millimeters. So when I place my ruler down, I know that I am going to draw a line I'm going to start at the number 4. So I'm going to go from 4 to 9 because I know this means 4 centimeters and 9 centimeters. So when I add a 0, 40 to 90 will give me 50. Okay, so I draw my line. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a little mark right here to show my endpoints, even though I'm going to be drawing a circle with that radius. So I place the point of my compass on one of the endpoints. I'm going to place it right here, and my pencil on the other. So when I measure this radius, it should be 5 or 50 millimeters. Okay, need to open it up just a little bit. Now this thing has a hole in it, or it has a seam, so my point went through that seam. All right, so now I'm going to draw my circle. And hands in the way. There's my circle. Okay. Now I'm going to leave this radius as it is because I'm going to use it again. But if for some reason your compass would move or whatever, you're always going to be able to measure it because you know this is the radius of our circle. So anywhere on your circle, you're going to put a point P. So I'm just going to put it right up here so I can make sure you all can see it. That's my point P. Now from that point, I am going to use this radius. We must use this radius. So once again, if our compass moved, and I'm going to check mine to make sure it's still the same. And I got this nice hole here now, so I definitely know it's the same. And I'm going to put the point of my compass on point P, and I'm going to draw 2 arcs on my circle so I see where they intersect on the circle. So here's an arc. And here's an arc. Right there where those arcs, because we want to give our triangle a name, we're going to name our triangle ABC. Right here where these arcs intersect our circle, we're going to make one of those point A and the other point B. It doesn't matter which one you do. So I'm going to put my A here, and I'm going to put my B here. Now I'm going to take my ruler and draw a line that connects where A and B intersect on our points on the circle. And so that line would be right here. My dot cam is kind of in the way. Let me scoot this up. There we go. So this is one side of my triangle. Remember, it's going to be triangle ABC. So now that I have that, I'm going to take my compass and measure the distance from A to B. So I need to get that radius. Once again, the radius is the distance from the point of the compass to the point of the pencil. So I place my point here. I have it on point A, and you most certainly could put your point on point B. It doesn't matter. And then I have my pencil on point B. So here's my radius. I am now going to leave my point on point A, and I'm going to draw an arc so that it touches the circle or intersects the circle. So here's my radius. I'm going to draw my arc, and that arc happens to intersect the circle right here. So right here where this arc intersects the circle, I'm going to call point C. So now I am going to draw two more segments. One segment will go from point A to point C, and the other segment will go from point B to point C, and then I will have my equilateral triangle that is on the inside of my circle. So there's one line on one side of my triangle, and then here's the other side. And there's triangle ABC. It is equilateral, and it is on the inside of the triangle or of the circle. But I want to make sure it's equilateral. So since we measured in millimeters, I'm just going to stick with that. And I'm going to put because I want to make sure you all can see it. So I'm going to put 10 on each of the vertices when I check it. So here, if I have it at 10, and we can see, now remember, this is not going to be the same radius we started with, because this triangle is the radius of this distance, but they should all be the same length. So when I put 10 at this vertex, we see it goes a little past the 2. It's like about 2 more centimeters past. So this would be about 82 millimeters. Okay. So let me see if from here to here is the same. So I'm going to put my 10 at this vertex. Oops. And once again, we see it is about, here it is right here, 82 millimeters. And let me check our original one that we started with, which was AB. And I want to make sure the 10, and right here is the point, is about 82 millimeters. So we just proved that this triangle is equilateral. All the sides are the same length, and it is inscribed inside of the circle. And the circle that we drew had a radius of 50 millimeters. Thanks for watching and listening.